Peace. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano, and I just want to talk to you guys one-on-one. And welcome back, crew. And if you're new, welcome back, and subscribe and hit the bell icon as well so you can get notified for more videos just like this one. But we're going to talk about the Alcatel 3V from Metro by T-Mobile right now, because I just recently got this device and I definitely think it's a really nice device. Now, this device right here is 6.7 inches. It has an HD plus display, and it does have 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and a 2.0 gigahertz octa-core processor. And I just want to talk about 5 reasons this might be the phone you upgrade to in the next month or two. Maybe you're looking for a new device, and maybe you're looking for something that's reliable, something that you can actually, mess around with, something that you can have a little bit of fun with. And so I'm going to talk about that right now. So the first thing is the screen display. Now we're getting a huge screen display. This might be the biggest display that Metro by T-Mobile is offering on a phone right now, besides the Joy Tab, which only has 2 gigs of RAM. So you definitely want to look at this one as a more viable option, because it has the 3 gigabytes of RAM and you're going to be able to do a whole lot more with it. So the display offers really good real estate for when you're gaming, viewing social media, and browsing the web. Let's say you want to, search something on the Chrome browser. Let's just type in Metro right here and just go to their website. You can see that browsing on this device will actually be really cool. They even got a Black Friday special on there too. But you can see browsing on this thing is going to be really nice because it's a huge display that you're actually getting, and the build quality and feel in the hand is really good. I actually feel like I don't need a case for this phone. Basically how it feels in my hand, it's really light, but it's really nice, and the size is really good. So I definitely like that, and I definitely think that the size of the display and even the colors of this display panel are pretty good too. Now in direct sunlight, you can see it does get super bright, but in direct sunlight you may have a little bit of issues outdoors, but indoors you won't have any issues whatsoever. So let's jump into the second reason why this device might be a viable option for you. I'm gonna jump into that right now, and that would be the audio quality. So on this device we are getting surround sound dual speakers, basically stereo speakers. So when we play audio on this thing, you're gonna notice that the sound quality is really good, actually exceptional, because we're gonna get audio from the top and on the bottom speaker too, which is exceptional and definitely really cool. So you could hear that right there. Alright, so I definitely think that is one of the most compelling things about this device. And it even has a feature inside of settings. If you go to accessibility right here, let me just turn down the brightness so you can see this. And then after you go into accessibility, you hit this button right here which says mono auto, and I noticed when I turn that on, it combines the speaker right here and right here, and it makes this one a little bit more louder too. Even though it's on without that setting, it makes this speaker louder. So they combine them and it actually generates a really nice crisp punchy sound when you're listening to music and stuff like that. So that's probably the second reason why this device you should definitely consider if you're on Metro by T-Mobile. And another thing is, the third reason is the battery life. Now you're getting a 4,000 milliamp hour battery on this beast, and because it has the 720 display panel, which a lot of people might not like, because it has that display panel of 720, you're going to get phenomenal battery life on this device. And you'll definitely get through the whole day, wake up with about 40% on the next day. So let me just jump into the right here. You can see the battery. it says right here that the last charge was 8 hours ago, and we do got 2 hours of screen on time with 60% left, which is great. So that just tells me that this device has a really nice battery life and exceptional software too. We're running Android 9.0 as well, which I definitely think the third thing is the performance of this device. You can see right here, it's super snappy, and I still have animations turned on, and you can see how snappy that is with the animation still on. I didn't even turn those off, and that thing is super snappy. So that's the third reason. The first is the screen, which is phenomenal. The second is the speakers. The third is the fact that this thing has really good software and performance too. So that's the third option. Now I'm going to jump into the fourth reason, and that would be the security features. So you're getting the facial unlock feature. Let me just show you. So when you look at the display, this thing is super accurate and works almost 100% of the time. So I did get a mismatch right there, but that's just because I jinxed it. But let me just see. There we go. It works 100% of the time, mostly when I'm not trying to test it in front of an audience. But then you can see the fingerprint is there as well as a secondary option, or even a first option, and the facial recognition is there as the secondary option. So you're getting 2 additional options along with the pattern, password, and PIN. You're getting the facial recognition and the fingerprint sensor too, which is definitely really nice to have when you want to unlock your phone on the go. And it is actually a really quick fingerprint sensor. So I can definitely say it's really nice to have both of those on there. Now the fourth thing I do like about this device is that it does have a headphone jack at the top with Type-C charging down below. So you're getting quick charging, and you're going to get the ability to use your headphone jack as well. So I know a lot of people have headphones that they use, and those headphones might have a wire attached to it. This device will be compatible for you. So I definitely think that's a nice option to have. But we're going to do a lot more videos. Those are just the main things I want to point out, and some of the reasons why you might be interested in buying this device. It has really good battery life. It has a beautiful display, which is really good. And people who have a hard time looking at small screens, this is going to be the perfect option for you. And also the battery life is good. It also does have fast charging, a headphone jack, really nice battery, really beautiful screen, and dual speakers for when you're listening to your social media or your multimedia and watching a ton of YouTube. Like me, I watch a ton of movies on this thing, and I was actually catching up to a ton of shows on Netflix too. But keep in mind, those are some of the top reasons why you might be interested in getting the Alcatel's 3V 2019 in 2019 and moving into 2020, which we still have a couple months left in the year. But this device has definitely impressed me so far, and we're going to take a look at it in some more detail as far as the cameras, which we do have dual cameras on the back as well, and an 8 megapixel on the front, 5 megapixel, and I believe this is a 16 megapixel. But this is just a quick video about the Alcatel 3V. Leave your comments down below and let me know what you think about the Alcatel 3V 2019. Tell me what are some of the things that interest you about this device. If you're looking at it, are you looking to port over? I actually paid full price for the device as a Metro PCS current customer. I think it was $150 altogether. But stop by Metro by T-Mobile and let me know what you think about this device when you get your hands on it. Anyway, it's your boy Serrano. Thank you guys for staying locked in with me. And as always, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a great night later, crew. And stay locked in for more videos just like this. Peace.